Adam, just spoke off camera. That's the way to bounce back from last week. 5-2 win here back at home. You must be happy with that.
Yeah, I thought last Saturday there was lots of doom and gloom. As I said, we weren't set last week properly. But I know the lads and I know what they're capable of. Last week there were lots of circumstances which, again, you think you probably shot a robin at times, but it's about bouncing back. And we've had 2 good training sessions this week, and the football we played today was sexy football. That's what it was. Created loads and loads of chances. Boys looked sharp. We kept it well. We played with a purpose. We had hunger and desire. Disappointed, obviously, with the 2 goals really, which did warrant that? Probably not. But they're a difficult side to play against. They've been brilliant in the National League for numerous years against all the big boys. They've had a great manager whose record is second to none. You won't get many better than Paul's record in non-league football with Leamington in everything he's done. So we knew it was going to be a threat. The boy Barnett up front, Landers. We know all about them. He's a big threat. He's Barnett. And obviously Landers, who we know from the Banbury days, and they've had a group together like we have, and we had to be on the money today, and we had to pass it. We had to pass it, as I spoke about, to play with that purpose. And I'm pleased for the players. Like I said, you can get down about little things, but I've always maintained in what we've got in that dressing room. We've got a few new players come in who, again, time to settle. They're still hitting their games. A lot of the lads are still hitting their A games, but a few of them crept closer to where we need to be today. But saying that, it's the second game in 40 to go. Another away trip on Tuesday, and that'll be another tough test. So as we spoke about, it's about us. I still think we can improve, we can get better, we can keep getting better, keep getting better. But that's the standard of play and on the ball and off the ball that we've got to replicate week in, week out. It's not always going to be like that at times, but we've got it again. That other side, I think we made a great block there when we needed to at the back end there. But we've just got to keep knocking the nail in the wood. And what we will do, we will entertain. And I'm pleased for the fans today who come in the numbers. After laugh everybody probably around the table, what went wrong? The doom and gloom merchants last week. What went wrong? What's happened? All this? Well, it's one game of football. Like today's another game of football where we've produced. Brilliant for the fans, like I said, come in the numbers, and we've put on a performance which was befitting of their support today. So long may that continue. But like as I said earlier, I'm not getting carried away with that. We've got to keep going and going and going, be relentless. Because as we spoke about, the rule changes are getting some used to with the stoppage times, and we're going to see more bookings than what we've probably ever had. That's for every team. So there's going to be a point where the squad's going to be vital to everyone. So so buzzing. Glad to enjoy Saturday, and on to a new week.
Did it surprise you with the team coming down that have still, like you said, kept a good group together, some very, very good experienced players, how much they tried to slow it down? And in all fairness, the keeper did well to finish the game. He was down injured 3 times. Did that surprise you in terms of their game plan?
Well, this is the flaw in the rules a little bit, where a keeper goes down, nothing happens, but you're allowed to have a team talk and a drinks break, which I think really shouldn't be allowed. If a player's down, for me, you shouldn't be doing that. But again, they're not my rules. So, but no, like I said, they're a good team. They've been brilliant for years. They had a lot of bad luck last year with injuries. The keeper was out injured, and arguably could have quite easily have stopped in that league. But regarding us, that's what we're about, and it's just down to us. I believe in the players. They're all good on the football. We've added well to the squad, in my opinion. We've had a not great luck in pre-season with injuries and one thing and another, but credit to the boys. Like I said, a long way to go.
Yeah, one new name that stood out today. Obviously, attackers always get the limelight, but Kieran Cook was a constant menace. Got his goal, set up a goal. You must be happy with what he can bring to the squad.
Yeah, it's another one whose career I've saved, to be fair. So no, that's what I brought him in for. You know, he's not really played much as an out and out forward as such, but what he does bring, he brings something totally different. If you go back to my interview just ago, he's a brilliant lad. He wants to win. His smile's infectious. He's busy, constant pest. I said in there, it's like a young Billy Key at Burton Albion, age 22 or whatever. So yeah. So again, he's putting that performance now. It's like the rest of them. We've got to keep replicating that. But work rate, generally, if we replicate that work rate throughout the team, then we won't be far wrong.
Bromsgrove away on Tuesday. They were 2-0 up at Royston at half time. I'll be honest, I don't know how they've done, but Bromsgrove's always a tough place to go, isn't it? And at times can have a big crowd behind them.
Yeah, midweek, big crowd, away from home. I expect a thoroughly disciplined performance from us, and as we know in this league, there are no gimmies. You know, if you're off your game, you get punished. So like I said, we down to us, and away we go.